Mike Morano here for reporting for Daemen College from the East Coast Conference Men's Basketball Championship Tournament here in Washington, D.C. Coach, quite the array of feelings and emotions for you and your team here in the last 24 hours. You guys fall today to St. Thomas Aquinas 80-63 in the championship game.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind weekend, that's for sure. But I was really proud of our guys. I thought we fought. You know, it's a game about scoring, and in the end, we just couldn't put the ball in the hoop in the second half. Thought we had some good looks. I thought we had some opportunities to score. We weren't able to put it in, and when we didn't do that, we, you know, it's tough to keep playing defense, and eventually it kind of broke us down, and they made a little run to stretch it at the end. So disappointed we lost, but not disappointed with our effort, not disappointed with our guys. I mean, very proud of them and the way they fought today, and we fought through some injuries, and you know, Jay Sarkis hurt his ankle and his foot last night. He played through that today. Ryan Grandis got hurt today, but we kept fighting. Different guys gave us some minutes. We just, in the end, didn't put the ball in the basket, but that does not diminish for 1 second what this team did this year.
Yeah, it looked like this game was going to play out similarly to the two regular season meetings where Stack jumped out to big early leads. They did so today, but your team able to come back. You outscored them 24-11 over the last 8 minutes of the half and made it a 1-point game. But then a 15-0 run to start the second half really did you in.
Yeah, I thought, you know, I was worried at the beginning of the game. It looked a little bit like the game down there 3 weeks ago. But we recovered and we settled ourselves down, and we really showed some great poise, and that really made me feel good going into halftime. We were only down one because, as I told them at halftime, usually at halftime against them, we're worrying about what post-game meal is because we're not, you know, we have nothing. The game's over, but we're fighting. I thought what happened at the beginning of the game was we missed some really makeable shots, and I thought that extended. That's what happened at the beginning of the second half, and it carried over longer, even free throws, things like that. And you know, again, it's a game about scoring, and credit them. They're a champion. They've won 20 in a row. They deserve it. But I know this, they had to fight and earn this win today.
I wonder if you might take a second to just kind of reflect on the season that your team has had. You guys end 19-10 overall. Of course, here in Washington, D.C., making the program's first conference tournament appearance at the Division II level. You just talk about the kind of season that you guys had.
Well, very proud for us to finish in the top 2 in the league, win 19 games. I thought we survived some adversity early on, and to run 3 freshmen out there all the time, you know, from January on, it's really you've seen the growth in them, and you see with freshmen, you see the highs and lows, but you know that the future is really bright with those guys, and we had 2 very good seniors that we're going to miss tremendously, and you know, but I was very proud of the way the team developed, and we got better as the year went on, and I thought we were playing our best basketball heading into the tournament.
Obviously, the end of the season means you mentioned the 2 seniors, Torrance Dyke and Ryan Grandis, both of them playing their final game of their career today. I wonder if you might just let us know what each of those players has meant to the team and maybe to you personally.
Well, I don't know if we have enough tape on to do all this, but Ryan, you know, Ryan I've known since he was a little kid. He followed me over and the coaching staff over from Madai when he came here to play 1 year, and I told him by the second part of the year, his emergence off the bench was a reason we've been good, and he's really turned himself into a real good Division II player, from a kid who wasn't even going to play college basketball coming out of high school, but a special kid, great energy, great leader, really just wants to win, and a joy to coach. And Torrance, I said this in the locker room just after the game, I've coached for a long time, almost 30 years. I don't think I've seen a young man develop on and off the court like Torrance has. And you know, there were times last year where it was a struggle coaching Torrance. I think this year it was a joy coaching Torrance, and really happy for him that he's got a bright future. He's going to have a chance to play, but he's come a long way. I think it's great to see the development, and I think that's why you go into coaching, is to coach guys like those 2 guys and see them grow and become grow into men, really become men, and that's what we've seen out of those guys. And I think it's going to be fun watching their careers. Ryan maybe outside of basketball, and Torrance with the opportunity to play professional basketball. To watch them over the next few years and watch how they, develop into men.
Your season's been over for all of like 15 seconds, so I won't ask you to look to the future, but I'll just add that I'm sure you feel okay that the cupboard is not bare. Even with losing those two players, you've got a lot of guys coming back, a lot of guys that played significant minutes for you this year, and as well as two starters, Supreme Hanna and Nick Petroselli, that missed a lot of time because of injuries this year. So Daemen ends their season 19-10 overall, falls today in the East Coast Conference Tournament Championship game. I'm Mike Morano reporting for Daemen College alongside the head coach, Mike MacDonald.